Hey guys, Chris from Hockey Tutorial here. I know we've been late with the Trigger 8 Pro. We would have dropped it a little bit sooner, but there's been a lot of travel and a lot of unscheduled, out of the country activity, so we are a little bit behind on content, but we're catching up. In this video, of course, we're going to be taking a look at the much anticipated CCM Ripcord Trigger 8 Pro and VSing it against Bauer's top of the line HyperLite2. Both of these sticks are low kick. Both of these sticks are the flagships for each of the lines for Bauer and also for CCM. Let's see which one of these two sticks is the better buy, and most importantly, why? And of course, guys, don't forget to grab a hockey wraparound for all of your off-ice and outdoor training needs. If you've got an expensive stick, or even if you've got a stick that you want to last a long time outside, don't forget to put an original hockey wraparound on the blade of your stick so you can practice your stick handling, your shooting, even your slap shots, whether it be behind the rink, in your garden, front of the house, tennis courts, anywhere outside that's rough, that's going to chew the bottom of your stick blade up. Don't forget to have the perfect accessory with your stick, the hockey wraparound. Of course, links will be down below in the video description to pick one up, regardless of where you are in the world.
Okay, so today we're doing a really important video for me, just me myself, because I wanted to compare the two. We've got the CCM Ripcord Trigger 8 Pro versus the Bauer HyperLite2. There's been a lot of hype over both these sticks, and we've been lucky enough to get them on the ice and see which one comes out on top as an all-round stick. So they're a low kick stick, which is normally meant for like quick releases, in close to the net. We're not basing the video off of that. We're basing it off of a whole round stick. Feel, slap shot, wrist shot, snapshot, the lot. That's what we do. We don't look at one aspect, we look at the whole thing. And this is my preference. This review is purely based on which one is best. I've had these sticks for a little while now, maybe what, 4 weeks?
Probably a bit more.
Maybe a bit more. I've had quite a while, and I've been using both of them. I haven't just been sticking on one. I've been chopping and changing, making it a fair test.
Using them in games, training.
Using them in games, training, the lot. So it's not just summer hockey. I'm in season. I used them both in a game, and now I'm here to tell you which one's better, why, what's good about one, what's not good about the other, vice versa.
And of course, guys, before we jump into the video, make sure that you thumbs up and also subscribe so you can stay up to date with all of the videos that we post. And most importantly, let us know in the comment section down below what video you want to see next. There's a lot of sticks out there getting released right now. Let us know what you want to see next, what you want VS'd against either of these two sticks over here. And let's jump into the video.
So we're going to start off with the CCM Ripcord Trigger 8 Pro. It's a lovely stick. As always, great release, great feel for the puck. I feel like it's not amazing for slap shots, but it can do the job. I don't take many slap shots, but it can do the job. If one was to come my way during a game, it's going to cause some problems. Stick handling and feel for the puck, you get a great feel for the puck with this stick. It's got a bit of like a weird, like rigid texture on the shaft of the stick. I'm not sure if that's actually meant for anything or not. Chris can put something down if it is. But you get a great feel for the puck. I feel like I don't even need to check if the puck's there. I know it's there. So moving on from the feel of the puck, there is a bit of the shaft that concaves down further towards the blade, just down here. I don't know if you can see that on camera. It ridges in a little bit. I think, I'm not a tech guy, Chris can correct me if I'm wrong here, it's so your fingers can sit when you're holding your stick. CCM previously in, I think, the Trigger 6 or 5, they done it far too much. It concaved almost halfway through the shaft and it just felt horrible. But it feels amazing. I don't feel like it affects how you hold the stick, your grip on the stick. Especially as a centre myself, it's important to be able to grip my stick, especially on a face-off. And I don't feel like I have any problems with that. I feel like I can grip and rip it, you know? As the saying goes, I feel like I can grip it and rip it with this stick. I don't actually know if it has any downfalls. Obviously, I haven't had it too long. I haven't had it seasons. I've had it 5 weeks, maybe 6. And right now, I am gobsmacked on how good it is. Okay, so now looking at the HyperLite2, I just want to begin by saying, unbelievably good release. This stick does exactly what it's meant to do. It has a great release. If you're a goal scorer and not a playmaker, a grinder, if you're purely in the slot or anywhere in the offensive zone taking shots, this stick is for you because you really can rip it with this stick. Moving on to some other aspects that the stick I feel needs to be a top end stick. I don't feel like it has very good grip. Personally, when I have my gloves on, I don't feel like I can grip the stick very well. And like I just said, that's very important for me. I'm a centre, I take face-offs, and my gloves get really wet. I'm a sweaty person. So my gloves get slimy the last 5-10 minutes. I'm being honest, bro. This is the life of a hockey player. You know what I mean? If your hands get sweaty, your gloves get slimy. And then it's even harder to grip your stick. Feel for the puck, I think you can, but not as good as it should be. If we're putting it up against the Trigger 8 Pro, I feel like you have way better feel for the puck with a Trigger 8 Pro. It's just not there for me. I don't know what it is. I don't know whether it's because you can't grip it or it's a bit, I don't know. I don't think it is any lighter, to be honest. I feel like it could be the same. Put it this way, the CCM Trigger 8 Pro it ticks all the boxes. This stick leaves a massive tick in the release aspect. So if you're a shooter, Bauer's your stick. If you're looking for a stick that can do it all, wrist shot, slap shot, feel, grip, Trigger 8 Pro. If it was down to me and I'm buying one, personally I'd go for a stick that's good in every aspect and not just one. So for that reason, I'd pick the CCM Trigger 8 Pro. However, if my coach came over to me and went, here's a HyperLite2, I'd be gassed. I'd be over the moon. I'm sure Chris is going to have to leave a subtitle for people that don't know what that means. That means I'd be really happy. I'm learning. I'd be happy. I'd be really happy because it's a great stick. It's just not the stick for me. I'm not hating on Bauer. It's a great stick. But for me, it just doesn't compete to the Trigger 8 Pro because it's an all-round better stick than the HyperLite2. It's a complete stick, which CCM are becoming very good at doing at the minute.